Sometimes it feels like life is just happening to you, like you're reacting instead of choosing, like every chapter is written by circumstances, other people, or things outside your control. But here's something you forget when you're overwhelmed. You are your own story writer. You may not have written the beginning. You didn't choose where you started, what you were handed, or some of the things you had to survive. But the rest of the story, that part is still being written. By you. Every choice you make is a sentence. Every habit is a paragraph. Every day you show up is another page. And right now, you're holding the pen, even if it doesn't feel like it. Your past isn't a prison. It's a prologue. It explains some things, but it doesn't define how the story ends. You've been telling yourself that you're stuck, that this is just how things are, that this is the role you're supposed to play. But that's just a story you've been repeating. And stories can be rewritten. You can change direction at any point. You can introduce a plot twist. You can slow the pace, turn the page, or start a brand new chapter whenever you decide to. No one else gets to write your future, not your past mistakes, not other people's opinions, not fear, not doubt. They can influence the story, but they don't control it. And yeah, some chapters are messy, some are painful, some feel like they drag on longer than they should. But those chapters usually build the strongest characters. Think about everything you've already survived. Those moments didn't break you. They shaped you. They added depth. They gave you perspective. You're not weak because your story has hard chapters. You're strong because you're still writing. The problem isn't that your story isn't perfect. It's that you've been letting fear hold the pen. Fear keeps writing the same lines over and over. You're not ready. You're too late. You'll fail. You should play it safe. But fear isn't a good author. It has no imagination. You are allowed to write something better. You are allowed to dream bigger. You are allowed to want more. You are allowed to rewrite the parts of your life that don't feel right anymore. You don't need permission to turn the page. You don't have to erase your past to write a powerful future. You just have to stop letting yesterday dictate tomorrow. Every day you wake up, you get a chance to choose how the next page reads. Not perfectly, not dramatically, just intentionally. And small changes still change the story. One brave decision, one honest conversation, one boundary, one risk, one moment where you choose yourself. That's how new chapters begin. You're not stuck in a bad story. You're just in the middle of one. And the middle is where the character grows. You haven't missed your chance to become who you want to be. You're still writing. So ask yourself, what kind of story do you want to tell from here? One where you stayed quiet? One where you played it safe? One where you never took the risk? Or one where you tried, even when you were scared? One where you learned from mistakes? One where you chose growth over comfort? That choice is yours. Because at the end of the day, no one else lives your story but you. No one else feels the weight of your choices or the pride of your growth. So pick up the pen again. Write a chapter where you show up. Write a chapter where you stop waiting. Write a chapter where you trust yourself. Write a chapter where you become who you've always known you could be. You are your own story writer. And the next page is blank. Make it count.